Hello everyone and welcome back to our Quantopian course, and in this video we will be talking about creating an algorithm and how algorithms are structured within Quantopian. So right now I'm on the algorithms page, which can be found by holding research and pressing algorithms, and I already have a few algorithms created, but for this course we'll be creating one called tutorial and press create. So this is the template for default algorithms on Quantopian. Now it gives us a lot here, so let's break this down. So it has a few imports, and it imports a lot of pipeline things. It has an initialize function, so let's talk about initialize. So initialize is called once at the start of the algorithm. Now what this means is that once you run this algorithm by pressing build or run, it will only be ran on the first day. So this is very important to know. Every algorithm uses initialize, and we'll talk about that later. But right here in initialize, we have a schedule function. So what this does is it will schedule our rebalance function every day, 1 hour after the market open. So if we scroll down, we have a rebalance function right here, and this is going to be our main trading function. We also have another schedule function for core variables, which we will not be using in our beginner tutorial, and we have a pipeline, which we will not be using. So if we want to see what we will be using, we can take away these pipeline imports, take away this create pipeline function, take away before trading starts, and then we can take away the rest of these two. So here we have our initialize, rebalance, which is scheduled for every day at 1 hour after market open. Now this video will be going into a lot of details, so if you want to pause and recap, or if you're confused, you can leave a comment. But right now, since we are not making a balancing algorithm, we're just creating an algorithm that should trade for us. So we're going to rename our function to trade. So all we did was change the name, but this is our where the bulk of our logic will be going. So let's just take out these strings, make it a little more readable. But so in our initialize, we can create all of the variables that we need for every day. So to like a ticker or something here, because that will be called every day, and that is a waste of memory. So all of the variables that are constant should be always put into the initialize function. So for this algorithm, but we'll just say our context dot stock, which we're using the context keyword because Quantopian structures their functions like a class. So this initialize is more like a method in a class which takes in the self keyword. So instead of self, it's context. So if you create a variable called context.stock, you can always reference it here because this takes in context also. We'll get into data also, but we'll say context.stock is equal to the SID, which is a function for finding a ticker, and we'll just say Apple. So right now we have a variable that holds the Apple stock ticker, and it is called context.stock. Now ordering through Quantopian is very easy, but there are a lot of ways to order which can confuse beginners. Now my favorite way for ordering through Quantopian is using the percent function, which makes it you only order a percentage of the cash that you have. So if you order in like dollar values, it's very easy to go over the amount of money that you actually have and start borrowing money, which is not realistic in an algorithm. So let's just say if our stock is not in our portfolio, context.portfolio.positions, So if Apple is not in our positions, then what we want to do is order target percent. This is the function where you buy a stock to a target percent. So what we want to buy is Apple, which is SID 24. So right down here you can see that the first input is SID, so we'll put context.stock, and our target percent should be 1. Now how target percent works is 0 means nothing. So if you own a stock and put 0, it will sell it. If you go -1, it will go short on the stock, and if you go 1, it will go long on the stock. So right now, if we want to build our algorithm and just run it from 2018 to 2020, so if you want to pause the video and predict what will happen, just gonna press build right here. This is just gonna start a simple backtest. So as you can see, our algorithm is the blue line, and the SPY, which is the default benchmark, is the red line. So right now you can see that our algorithm is performing a little better, but pretty close to SPY, and this is because what our algorithm did was it called this trade function every single day, and it said if our Apple stock is not in our positions, then we want to buy it. But since this is only fulfilled in the first day, because we don't choose to sell our stock at all. So this is just an introduction to how algorithms work in Quantopian, and how you can build an algorithm and schedule a function and use initialize and trade, along with context variables. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video where we will explore different imports and more information on algorithms.